Employers oftentimes ask whether they're required to have any kind of set protocol in the workplace. Does that have to be in writing? Does there have to be any type of employee handbook or manual? What do they need to include in that manual? There's no real law that dictates what has to go in an employee manual or that you even have to have one. And depending on the size of your workforce and the type of activity that you carry out, you may find that there is no need for an employee handbook or manual. However, typically things that would go in an employee handbook or manual would apply to all size employers, small, medium, and large. That would include things on vacation time, sick time, how to utilize that time, when that time accrues. It could also include things on how to make complaints of, for example, bullying in the workplace or harassment in the workplace. Employee handbooks and manuals oftentimes can be as little as 2 or 3 pages and as much as 50 pages, depending on the benefits that the employer offers, depending on how much the employer wants to put out there in terms of written information for the employees, and certainly depending on the area of work or the type of business that the employer carries out. There are oftentimes social media policies included in these handbooks, especially now with the ever-increasing use of all types of social media websites. Employees are continually posting. Employers are using Facebook and other resources, for example, to advertise their business. And these are the types of things that typically will be found in a current employee handbook or manual. If you have a handbook or manual currently in place, it's certainly always a good idea on an annual basis to reissue that to your staff and get confirmation that it's being disseminated and received by people in your company. And it's also important to update that from time to time as your business changes and grows.